Good morning, everyone at St Paul's and St Leonard's Academies. I hope you're all well. If you're watching this video and wondering why it's a little bit fuzzy and why you can hardly make me out in the dark, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your computer. It is there because I want to explain something about Christmas this morning. Over the course of these next couple of videos, I'm going to be helping us understand a little bit more about the Christmas story and what it means for Jesus to come at Christmas. Now, one of the big things we do at Christmas is that we put on Christmas lights. I don't know whether you're someone who likes to put Christmas lights outside your house. I always love driving round St Leonard's and Hastings at this time of year and seeing some of the amazing decorations. Because the answer is, it gets dark quite early. I went for a walk along the seafront this afternoon. As we walked back up at 4 o'clock, it was already getting fairly dark. People were switching on their lights in their windows. People were beginning to switch on their Christmas decorations. But it's wonderful, isn't it? You walk along in the dark, or you drive along in the dark, and then you see these bright lights on someone's house. The bright lights make us feel better. They light up the darkness. Now, the Bible also talks about life in terms of light and darkness. Darkness is something that's always bad. Darkness reflects all the things that are wrong with our world. A coronavirus, on one level, belongs to the darkness. All the things that we do which are all about ourselves rather than about others are things that belong to the darkness. But the good news of Christmas is that God comes to deal with the darkness. God comes to bring light. Now, in one sense, a light can come. So, for example, I've got a torch here, which if I light up like this means you can just about see my face. You possibly can see the curtains behind me. You see, light, it helps us see. But the Bible says that Jesus doesn't just come to provide a bit of light in the darkness. He comes to do something very special. Let me read from John's Gospel. In him, Jesus was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. Jesus comes to provide light to everybody. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome. When Jesus comes, he is the light that overcomes the darkness. So if I just click that, I can put on the light in this room and suddenly we can all see. The Bible says that Jesus is that light in the darkness. He comes in onto our world to provide an answer to the darkness, to the sadness. He comes to bring life and forgiveness now for the mistakes we've made. But he also comes, and through his death and resurrection, to open up the possibility of us living in the light, in the good world, forever. And so this Christmas time, every time you switch on a light on your Christmas tree, or you see some decorations on the side of a house, why not remind yourself that Jesus, of whom Christmas is all about, is the light in the darkness. The one who's come to bring hope, the one who's come to bring forgiveness and a life forever in the light. So this Christmas time, let's not forget, Jesus is the light in the darkness.